Hello, welcome to the Mark Martin Auto Showcase show today. Let me tell you something. I'm an exciting person, but I'm more excited now than ever. The entire month of July, we're having a pre-owned sale. We've got all of our cars marked down, and you talking about bargains, we're passing them on to you. Here's what automobile industry, what we teach to do. We keep cars about 80, 90 days. You go to Walmart, you go to Dillard's, somewhere you're buying a shirt, there's gonna be one shirt that happens to just sit there. It's not nothing wrong with it. There's not a reason that shirt just hangs there. Nobody buys that shirt. We have the same thing with cars. People walk around them, nothing wrong with a car, nice cars, but we got to move them. We got to turn them. So here's what we decided to do. We got 130 or 50 used pre-owned cars here at the Ford store. We're blowing them out. Don't forget, as I always stress to you, check us out at markmartinautomotive.com. You can go to our Chevy store, which is at Melbourne. They keep close to 100 pre-owned. You can go to Mark Martin Chevrolet Buick GMC in Ash Flat, 47 miles up the road. They keep 100 pre-owned. Or right here at Mark Martin Ford in Southside, right south of Batesville, we keep 125 to 150. We've sold so many new, we're overstocked. We got over 150 pre-owned right now, and we've got a marked down price to sell. As I told you before where I'm gonna win, I'm gonna beat them on your trade. All I want's the opportunity, okay? We're not all about numbers, we're about the opportunity. I'm not for sure if it's this TV or if it's a way that we're taking care of our customers, but our business is booming, our business is good. So let me tell you something today. We're going to move into some of our pre-owned cars and show you some of our specials, but don't forget us at markmartinautomotive.com, or we're right here at our Ford store today. Give us a call at 870-793-4461. Let's check out some of our cars. All right, the first one we're going to show you today is a rare piece, and they're hard to find. If you're looking for one, you can't find them. 07, that's right, 07 Chevy Silverado dually, four-wheel drive with a Duramax motor with an Allison transmission. It's a four-wheel drive. It's got the hideaway gooseneck in the back. Let me tell you a little bit about this truck. Number one, it's hard to find these trucks under 40 and 50 grand, okay? Number two, it's hard to find them, period, on the pre-owned market, because people either race with them, they pull horse trailers with them, they keep them and use them. This has been in our inventory over 3 years. As you know, of course, we work for racers. Mr. Martin and Mr. Landers has had this in Florida. They fly down there and they pull a little race car around and they fly back. So we've owned it over 3 years. We know the truck, it's got a little over 100,000. It's got we bought it with 70 something, so we put 30, 40,000 miles on it. I'll sell you this 07 Duramax dually, four-wheel drive, all the equipment on it, even the fiberglass boards, for $26,995. Shop around and find one that's under 30 grand, you can't do it. We're gonna move on, but I'm gonna tell you something. That's a super nice truck, hard to find, and awful bright, hard to see out here today. Look at that white. But let me tell you something. I stress to you, we carry all makes and models, 07 Chevy Duramax that you can't find. I want you to look at this car right here. It's a 2012 Lincoln MKZ. Beautiful burgundy car, got the chrome wheels. You don't see a lot of this anymore, with the Landau top with a moonroof. It's got the dark black top with a dark black interior. It's got all the equipment on it, okay? This is a 2012 model with 18,000 miles. You heard me right. It's 2-year-old. It's got 18,000 miles, and it's a 2012 model. This car was $26,995. Compare around and find one with those kind of miles. $26,995, but we got that green tag sale going for the entire month of July. We're blowing out pre-owned cars 24/6. You heard me right. Get your pen and paper, call us now. It won't last. $24,600 for a 2012 model with 18,000 miles. That's hard loaded. So we're gonna move on to our next rig, but let me tell you, that is a beautiful car with a lot of style and a lot of class right there. Okay, here's a 2014 Buick Enclave. 2014 Enclave with the roof, with leather. It's not a base rig. It's got the chrome wheels on it. Has 16,000 miles, same way. This rig is still a bargain at $39,995, okay? $39,995, but the month of July, we're selling it for $38,500. Go compare, go buy it new. This rig's gonna list over 50 grand. You're gonna be able to buy it in the mid to upper 40s, or you can let someone else take that licking, and you can come here and buy this rig, a 14 model Enclave, for $38,500. Beautiful black with chrome wheels with the roof. Not a cheater rig, not a base rig. It's hard loaded and it's nice. We're gonna move on, but let me tell you, that's a bargain. That's not gonna last. That's even an all-wheel drive model. All right, we're back on a Mustang convertible. Mustang convertible, as I say, with leather. okay? This is not a rental rig that's got cloth and a cheap base rig. This is a 14 model with leather with 20,000 on it. This rig is $25,995. Compare around and it's comparative to everybody else. But for the month of July, it's summertime, drop the top, $23,800 for this 14 model Mustang convertible with leather. It's got the wheels on it, not a hubcap car. It's got all the equipment on it. It's $23,800 and it's a brand new car. We're gonna move on, but I'm gonna tell you, we got a lot of toys. And I always tell you, we keep toys, we keep jacked up trucks, we keep all kinds of hot rod rigs, always. We just traded for this little car. This is an 07 Saturn Sky, an 07 model. Silver car with a black top, got black leather, got the spoiler, got the hard wheels, 62,000 miles. 07 model, what is that? That's about 8 or 9 year old with only 62,000 miles. So they kept this car for a toy purpose only. They couldn't have drove it every day with those miles on it. This car is $11,995, $11,995 for a toy that you can have a lot of fun with, especially fall coming up a little bit later, or get out on these nice nights for $11,995. Oh no, I told you about a sale, didn't you? 10-8. You got it, $10,800 right now for this 07 Sky. You can't find any kind of a toy in that price range. $10,800, it won't last long. We're gonna move on, but that's a super sharp little car for $10,800. Well, here's another rare piece. That piece and that piece is for you, but not for me, because I don't even know if I can get in these cars. This is a 2010 Miata MX-5, okay? This car's got the hard top on it and it's power retractable convertible. It is a convertible. It's got the hard wheels on it. It does have the leather. It's got 48,000 miles. If you're talking about something rare, something hard to find, we got it right here. A 2010 MX-5, $18,995. $18,995. Blood red, the best color of the make in a sports car. I'm gonna say, go out and shop. You won't beat my price. Well, I tell you what, you really can't beat it when I tell you this, $17,800 for this 2010 Miata 5 with a hard top, power retractable top. We're gonna move on, but you talking about a super good looking little old sports car, hard to find, I got it right there. You know, I tell you, we keep sport cars, we keep jacked up trucks. You talking about pretty, I want you to look right here. It's a 2013 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport. It's got about a 3 or 4 inch lift on it. It's got a set of fuel tires on it. It's got a set of Extreme 8 all-terrain tires on it with the fuel wheels. It's got the running boards, it's got the lift. It's a super nice rig with 14,000 miles. This rig only has 14,000 miles on it, okay? This rig is $36,995. It's worth the money right there, $36,995. But this month and this month only, and it won't last, $35,400, okay? You're gonna go buy this Jeep anywhere else and you're gonna pay 34 or 5 grand for it, and then you're gonna have to spend the 4 grand. It's already spent here, okay? $35,400 for this 13 model Jeep with only 14,000 miles. So we're gonna move on to our next rig, but I'm gonna tell you, that's a super nice rig right there. Beautiful bright red color and a very, very nice rig with that lift kit on it. This next rig is a 2013 F250 Platinum. 2013 F250 with a Platinum package. Another rare piece, hard to find. Got the leather, got all the equipment, got the factory wheels. This truck right here is over 60 grand, $60,000 new. We've got this truck at $47,995. $47,995 for a 2013 F250 Platinum. We've marked it down for the month of July. It won't last, it's hot. We're selling cars $45,500. $45,500 for this 13 model Platinum, hard loaded, all the equipment. It's got the moonroof in it, got the power, it's got all the equipment. $45,500. Go out and shop. Most people ask you that for a Lariat. This is gonna have the Platinum package. Very hard piece to find. I dare to compare. We're gonna move on to our next rig, but that's a super nice rig, brand new truck. Well, we just traded for this, and I tell you that we carry all makes, we carry all models, it doesn't matter. We are, yes, we're in front of our Ford store. Yes, next door is our Kia store, but yes, we're in a used car business. okay? We carry every make there is, we carry every brand, and we keep showing you every make and brand. We just traded for this. This is a 2013 Dodge Dart, and it's not a base one. It's got the SXT package on it, okay? It's got the wheels on it. It's not a hubcap car, so they'll say, well, I seen one cheap, compare apples for apples. I'm gonna win. That's all I'm telling you. I'm gonna win, plus I'm gonna beat them on a trade. But this is a 2013 with only 19,000 miles for $16,995. $16,995 for a 13 SXT, and the month of July, you can buy this car for $15,600. $15,600 for a bright red Dodge Dart SXT with the hard wheels on it, got all the equipment on it. I dare you to compare. I'm going to win. I'll give you more if you trade. We're going to move on to our next rig, but that's a super nice little car. Let me tell you what this car is. This is a 2014 current year model Toyota Prius hybrid, okay? If you live a little bit from your job, this is what you need, because this is one of those vehicles that go down the road and it's making gas. You know, you've got it full of gas, next thing you know, you see something running out the back. It's puking gas out because it's making gas. This is a 14 Prius hybrid with 4,000 miles. It only has 4,000 miles. This car brand new is about 23 grand. I'll tell you what it costs new. I'll sell you this car the month of July, $18,500. I'll slow down, you heard what I said, $18,500. It's brand new. Save that $3,000 to $4,000. It's 4,000 miles and it's brand new. Plus, you go to a Toyota store, they're gonna dink you on your trade. I'm gonna give you all the money for your trade. I dare you to compare them. This is a brand new car. Only thing, it's got 4,000 miles on it for $18,500, and it don't even hardly use gas. It's a hybrid. Bright orange color with a gray cloth, very nice little car. We're gonna move on, but that little car is a bargain. It's not gonna last at that money. Well, here's another flashy car, and we're talking about summer specials. Drop that top in this Camaro convertible. You couldn't get a better color. A bright orange car, black convertible top, black leather, not a cheater car, got the chrome wheels on it, got all the equipment, has 41,000 miles. It's a local trade-in, a 2011 Camaro with a convertible top. We've had this at $26,995. We said, you know what, we've got to sell it before winter gets here. It's a bargain. I'm selling you this car at $21,800. What? $21,800. You're gonna pay that for hard tops. You're gonna pay more than that for a hard top. I'm giving you a convertible car for $21,800, but this car is gonna go, and it'll probably go before the day's end. $21,800 for this 2011 Camaro convertible. They don't make a better color. Bright orange with a black top with the chrome wheels. We're gonna move on, but I'm gonna tell you something. That car won't last. Give us a call right now. We're at 870-793-4461. Here's another little car that we just traded for, and it's a 2012 Altima, Nissan Altima. Now let me tell you, you'll see different cars in these. You're gonna see those rental rigs. They're gonna have hubcaps on them, and they're gonna be as base as they are. This is not one of those. This car's traded in. It's got the hard wheels on it. It's got all the equipment on it. It's $14,900. It was $15,995. We marked it down. We're at $14,900 the month of July. It's hot, the savings are hot, and the bargains are coming to you. $14,900, you're gonna get over 30 miles to the gallon in this car. It's a super nice little car. It's got the spoiler. It's not a plain rig, okay? A lot of times somebody, all they're looking for is price. We keep those plain rigs too, we've got them. But today in our show, most of them are not those. We got stuff with equipment on it. This is a hard wheel car with a spoiler car. We're gonna move on, but I'll sell you that car right there for $14,900. I dare you to compare. Well, I stress to you and I preach to you that we carry every make model. We've had Nissans, we've had Toyotas, we've had Mazdas, you name it, we've had it. Let me tell you what we got now. This is a 2014. Yes, it's a current year model, 2014 Jeep Compass, okay? Brand new little rig, same way, not a hubcap rig, hard wheel rig. This rig has 16,000 miles for $19,995. A 14 model for $19,995. It's got the equipment on it, super nice rig, but for the month of July, the heat's turned up outside, so we've turned the heat up on our sales team, $18,800 for this 14 Jeep Compass. We're blowing cars out in the street. You better give us a call. It won't last. Small SUV, great mileage, $18,800. We're gonna move on to our next rig, but I'm gonna tell you something. That's a super buy at $18,800 for a 2014, a current year model. Well, everybody knows how popular these are, and this just happens to be the most popular color. This alien green, everybody loves it. It's a hot seller. This is, like I said, not a plain car. It's got the hard wheels. It's a Soul Plus with 19,000 miles, okay? 19,000 miles. This car new is about 19 grand. These just like the car market, they continue to get higher and higher. It's about 19 grand. I got this car at $15,995, but we said, hey, July is hot, past the savings, $14,700, $14,700, under 15 grand. Do you know how many calls, how many people we get looking for cars under 15 grand? They're hard to find. You actually don't believe that, but it's hard to find. When these new ones are 40, 50, 60, 70 grand, it's hard to find cars under 15. So whether you need a personal car back and forth to work, or you're looking for that kid a car going back to school, whatever you're looking for, super nice alien green soul, a 13 model for $14,700. So we're gonna move on to our next rig, which is always a popper in the SUVs. These GMC Acadias, this is gonna be an SLT, it's not a cheater rig. It's got all the equipment, it's got the leather, it just hit 50. I got this rig, it was $27,995, $25,800. $25,800 for 11 model Acadia. Not a base rig, it's got the wheels, it's got leather, it's an SLT, it's got all the equipment on it, okay? A 2011 for $25,800. And what I wanna tell you is, most people's gonna hit you $26,995 or $27,995 or even $20, and then they're gonna offer you $3 grand for your trade, where I'm gonna hit you $5 grand. That's all I'm stressing to you. I want the opportunity, I will win, okay? We just want the opportunity. I don't want all the business, I just want yours. I'm talking to you. I just want your business, and I promise you, we'll be your car dealership for life. We're gonna move on to our next rig, but that's a super nice Acadia right there. Well, everybody's always looking for crew cab trucks. And I mentioned to you, I don't think we've hardly missed a brand yet. We haven't had many Chevrolets. So we're going back to a Chevrolet, bright red, Z71, crew cab, four-wheel drive, okay? Hard to find. This is what your LT package. This truck has got 54,000 miles on 11 model. 54,000 miles. Most 12s and 13s has got that. This truck is $27,995. It won't last. It's worth the money. $27,995. But no, we're crushing those city dealers and those country boys. It doesn't matter who it is. We're after them. $26,600. $26,600 for this 07 with 50,000 LT Z71 bright red. It's got the spray-in liner, got vent shades, got the wheels, got all the equipment for $26,600. You've been looking for crew cab trucks under 30 grand? They're hard to find. Right here's a bargain, it won't last. We're gonna move on, but that truck right there is a bargain at $26,600. Man, that's a good looking truck. Well, check out this Dodge. It's a 2013 Ram, 36,000 miles, same way, chrome wheels. It's got the Hemi in it. It's SLT, super nice truck. A 13 model with 36,000 miles. It's $26,995. $26,995 for a 13 model with the Hemi in it. We got it on sale this month. We're slashing prices, $24,500. $24,500. You heard what I said. $24,500 for a 13 model. That's not a base truck. It's got equipment on it. It's an SLT truck with the chrome wheels for $24,500. So I'm going to tell you something. That truck right there has got all the equipment on it. It's got the sport package, got the dual exhaust, the color-coded bumpers. Still bragging on that truck because that truck sounds too cheap. A 13 model. A lot of these cars, I believe, will bring more at the auction, but we're going to pass the savings on to you. Well, here's another one of those trucks. This is a 2011 model, Silverado, four-wheel drive, set of new tires and wheels on it, got leather in it. It's got a few miles on it. This truck's got like 80,000 on it, okay? That doesn't hurt a Chevrolet truck. I see them all the time with 150 to 200,000 miles. This truck right here is $23,995 for 11 model, okay? That's 08 and 09 prices. But anyway, our bosses has come in here and went crazy in July just because it's hot and said, you've got to get rid of some of this inventory. $21,500. $21,500 for a 2011. You talking about a bargain. This truck probably be sold by dark. $21,500 for a 2011 model with brand new set of tires and wheels, got leather on it, vent shades on it. Needless to say, it's bright red. It's got all the color in the world. So we're going to move on, but there is a bargain at $21,500 for a 2011 model. Got the LS package, a super nice truck. Well, here's a little old truck we just traded for that is very, very hard to find. It's an 06 model, a local trade-in, and it's only got 80 on it, okay? 06 with 80. It's got very low miles. Super nice little truck. It's an XLT. It's extended cab. It's got Bridgestone knobbies on it. Got the bug shield. It's got the vent visors. Got the toolbox. It's got all the equipment on it. Sounds like it's got dual exhaust. Super nice little truck. $17,995. $17,995. And I tell you, you can't find four-wheel drive trucks under 20 grand. We're marked this down for the month of July to 16.8. 16,800 bucks. This rig can't last. 16.8. You got it right. Under 100,000 miles, under 20 grand, it's hard to find. Not only the trucks, most of these trucks you're gonna see has got 130 to 160 on the mileage. This truck's got 80,000. So super nice truck. It won't last as we're gonna move on. $16,800 and it can't last. This next rig is a 2011 GMC Acadia, okay? 2011 GMC Acadia with the wheels on it, got the equipment on it, tilt, cruise, windows, locks, all the power equipment. I got two of these, okay? There's two twins that bought just alike and they traded them in for two new Explorers. I have a silver one and a white one. They're just alike, they're brand new rigs. I can sell these rigs for $24,500. $24,500. No misunderstanding. They do got cloth, but it's $24,500 for 2011. You take your pick. They got the same miles. They got 50,000 miles on them. You take your pick on whether you want a silver one or a white one. But you talking about a bargain? These are bargains right here. 2011, hottest rig on the road just about, these Acadias are. So I got a nice rig right here, and I got two of them. You can pick silver or white for $24,500. If we've got a mark down, they was $26,995. So we're gonna move on to that, but you talking about nice rigs, right there they are. Well, you talk about nice and luxury. Okay, we got a 2012 Expedition EL, which is extra long. It's the long one, okay? Now to top it off, this is a limited. It's not a base rig. This rig has got the power boards. When you open the door, the boards come out. It's got the wheels, it's got the roof, it's got all the seats in it, including quad seating, okay? If you've got kids, a lot of people want the quad seating because it's hard to get back to the rear seat. This rig has the quad seating in it. It's got all the equipment in it. It's got 50,000 on it. It's 3-year-old, so I don't have many miles on it. You talking about a soccer mom or a baseball mom that needs to put all your equipment in the back, or family vacation, you can put all your equipment in the back. This is a 2012 $36,995, okay? Let me tell you something. You go over here and buy you a brand new one, and this rig right here is gonna list for 58 to 62. There's 60 grand, depends on the equipment. Someone's took that licking, someone's took that hickey. You don't have to take it. It's a 12 model limited, and I tell you what we're gonna do, because it's the month of July, it's hot, and we're putting the savings on to you, $34,500. You heard me right, $34,500 for a limited, okay? I could almost call other dealers, we can wholesale it amongst dealers, but I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna sell it wholesale. I wanna sell it to the consumer. I want you to buy it, and you get the bargain, and that way you're not upside down, okay? So $34,500 for a 2012 model limited. We're not talking about an XLT, okay? This is a limited, power boards, all the equipment. Super nice rig, it won't last. We're gonna move on, but I wanna make sure you see that bargain. As you're looking for a limited EL, I've got it. Well, here is a nice little truck right here. This is a 2013 Ram Sport. And the reason it's a Sport, it's got the hard wheels, it's got the color-coded bumpers. You talking about a sharp little truck. This is a sharp little truck. Listen to me, 10,000 miles. It only got 10,000 miles on it, okay? This truck is $25,995. $25,995. But the month of July, I'm gonna keep preaching to you, with this sale, $23,800. $23,800 bucks. You're looking for a truck under 25 grand? I found it. You're looking for one that's just like new? Here it is, 10,000 miles, $23,800. We're gonna move on, but I'm gonna tell you something. Super nice little truck right there. Short bed, 4-wheel drive. Didn't even mention that to you. That is a 4-wheel drive. $23,800. I'm still talking about that Dodge because it can't last long for $23,800. This next rig we just traded for, it's a Cherokee, a Grand Cherokee, 4-wheel drive. Got all the equipment. It is a limited, which means it's got the roof, it's got the nav, it's got the leather, it's got the wheels, it's got it all. $26,995. $26,995. I dare to compare. I'm going to win because it's super nice. It's the right color for $26,995. Well, It's July. It's slashing 25.8. You got it. 25,800 bucks. It can't last. Shop around. Look for one with equipment. It's got it all on it for 25.8. So we're going to move on. But I'm going to tell you something. That's a super nice little rig right there. Let me tell you here. We got a 13 model Malibu LT. All the equipment. Black, dark cloth inside. Hard wheels on it. An LT package for $19,995. $19,995. We're under 20 grand again. We're selling it to you for $18,700. $18,700 for this 2013 Malibu LT. Not a base rig. I've got base rigs. I've got some cheaper, so don't say I seen one advertised here cheaper. I've got those too. But I'm not showing you those cars today. I'm showing you cars with equipment on them for $18,700. Okay? So this is a super nice rig as we're going to move on with it for $18,700 bucks. Well, I tell you, we always keep all these showstoppers. We got another one right here. This is an 09 Wrangler, unlimited. Got knobby tires on it. Got the winch hidden in the front. Got the fog lights. Got a roof rack, soft top. I'm running out of time, but I'm going to tell you what I got here. This 09 is $24,995. It's hard to find four-door Jeeps under 25 grand, especially with the look. $24,995. But the month of July, $22,800. $22,800 for this Jeep right here. $22,800. It can't last. We're going to move on, but there's a bargain if you're a Jeep hunter. I got one more I want to show you before we run out of time, because this right here is actually another showstopper. This is an 09 Sahara Unlimited with a lit, with the rock stars, with the Nittos on the front and the back. You talking about a showstopper. This is an 09 model local trade-in with 60. That's right, 60,000 miles. This Jeep has been $29,995. We just traded for it a couple weeks ago. We said, hey, we want to make things happen. We're going to sell it $27,500. $27,500. It can't last. You're going to pay that for one that's normal, and then it's got 3 grand worth of tires and wheels and another $500 for a lift. It's a Sahara too. It's not a Sport or a Wrangler X. It's not a base rig. We're going to move on as that rig right there can't last at $27,500. I'll tell you what we've done today. I've just previewed some of our pre-owned cars today, and I've almost said every kind of make and model there is. But I stress to you, markmartinautomotive.com is our website. You can go to it, you can check it out. Any store, we carry all makes and models. But what I want to tell you is, we will win on your trade. I promise you. We all go to the same auctions. It's apples for apples. But I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take care of you before the sale. We're going to take care of you during the sale. And we're going to take care of you after the sale. So remember the big guy at Batesville. He's got the bargains. This is where you need to be. Those other boys, we'll crush them. Just give me the opportunity. Thanks again, Mark Martin Showcase, and go to markmartinautomotive.com.